Population 7 billion. Cameras in London 4,200,000. Cameras in Penultimate 12,984,450,000. Criminals 6,000,000 criminals 3,026,659,600. Population growth percent. Population 8%. 0.00. Female 49.8. Female 8.210. Stop 30.1 trillion. Stop 30.0. Deaths from war 107,172. Humans if not guilty 0. Sentence in prison 1 million.
Imagine a single loaf of bread. Imagine that it is given to 2 starving men. Are they inclined to share it? Or do they fight to have it all for themselves? Of course, with 2 men, the possibilities are limited. It is possible that one of them eats, or both of them eat, or perhaps neither of them eat. But imagine for a moment that there are 2 nations, each of them home to 100 starving men. This time, you have 100 loaves, or, shall we say, 100 sheaves of wheat. 2 countries in the grip of famine, and not enough wheat to share between them. Can you imagine what happens next? Well, let me tell you.
Contact! It's over here! Light the thing up! On it!
king got you good. Hey, you can see me, right? Looks like it. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the mystical realm between life and death. In a bit of a bad mood, are we? I suppose that's understandable. I'm Ares. Ares then. And you are?
Are you happy with this name? Kabuki Chow.
Yeah, I like it. Nice name. And you don't look too bad either. You're lucky you can see me, you know? It means there's something very, very important you have to do. And I think you might really be able to do it, you know? You can bring the fighting to an end. You can bring about the great transformation. You can put an end to people's suffering and pain. Assuming you want to do all that, of course.
Work your magic, Nina. You need to bring the sinner back online. Scat!
Roger that! Oh, looks like it's wakey-wakey time. Ah, before you go, I can't believe I almost forgot. You're going to meet her soon. And when you do, you have to help her. Helping her will be the first step on your journey towards the great transformation. See you again soon, okay? Bye for now.
Come on, sinner. Let's roll. Your accessory bit the dust, but your willow generator's still in one piece. That's something, I guess. Hey! What's with the silent treatment, sinner?
Health scan initiated. Signs of amnesic impairment or cognitive faculties detected.
Damn it! Amnesia? Again? For the love of... Okay. We'll worry about this later. Right now, we got a fight on our hands. Stay close, sinner. You've lost your memory. We don't want you losing your life along with it. Let's do this.
Time to bust some heads!
First thing we need to do is locate the enemy abductor. Let's move out! I'll take point. You guys watch my six.
Hey, you big pile of scrap! Over here!
Carlos, good?
Way!
Sorry. unforeseen circumstances. You know what it is.
No need to apologize. I can manage this one by myself, to be honest.
Thanks a
Time for
bunch.
cleanup duty.
Here now. Someone get this thing out of commission. Going in.
Cleanup duty.
Listen up. You take a big hit on it. Don't try to be a hero. Fall back and breathe. Give you some time to recover. Time ain't on your side. You can use the first aid kit to patch yourself up pretty much instantly.
Well, that sucked.
So that bump on the head really did knock out your memory, huh? Guess it's true what they say. The harder a brain is to wash, the easier it is to wipe. Nothing else for it then, I guess. It's back to the bottom rung of the career ladder and a stinking code 1 star for you. You'll be back upstairs in no time, though, I'll bet. Well, if it ain't the welcoming committee.
You have been found guilty of the crime of reckless loss of memory, in addition to 256 other infringements of the People's Charter. It is my duty to inform you that you have been returned to Code Level 1, and will be obliged to participate in the re-education initiative generously provided by your Panopticon.
Tough break, sinner. But you'll be climbing the ranks soon enough. Now let's make this the last time I have to give you this little speech. Don't get amnesia again. That's an order.
Good morning, sinner. Wacky wacky, rise and shine. Today is the first day of your new life as a product-type member of your society. You've been very naughty, you know. In the middle of a vital operation, you recklessly squandered a resource in which your society had invested a great deal of your memory. How could you jeopardize the joy and prosperity of your Panopticon after all it's done for you? Luckily, all you have to do is take part in the re-education initiative and start again from Code 1. Oh, and have your sentence reset to 1,000,000 years. Okay with you? That's the spirit. You've just taken your first step on the road back to becoming a productive, meaningful member of the most idyllic society in the whole wide world. Now, let's get on with the re-education, shall we? Oh. Hold on a second. Your accessory was destroyed in your last operation. Well, our panopticon is nothing if not unfailingly generous. Introducing your brand new eudaimonic facilitation unit. Go on. Have a fiddle with the settings, why don't you? There. That wasn't so hard now, was it? And now that you've got the accessory you always dreamed of, yuck, never forget your accessory is panopticon property. You've been issued it on the understanding that you will honor, obey, and be nice to it at all times. Now, for the future joy and prosperity of your panopticon, it's time to get out there and give it your all. For the greater good.
Scan complete. Confirming Utopia data match. Confirmed. Cell occupant is an officially registered center belonging to this panopticon. Initiating self-introduction protocol. Greetings. I am your accessory. I shall be your constant companion. It is a pleasure to meet you. Preparing to launch re-education initiative. Commence operation. You are a sinner. You are guilty of the most serious infringement of the People's Charter, being an unproductive drain on resources. For this crime, you have been sentenced to 1 million years of penal servitude. You will not be free until you have served or worked off this sentence in its entirety. Utopedia is a central database where all information pertaining to this panopticon is stored. My role as your accessory is to relay information on your behavior to the database, allowing your personal data to be kept up to date. I will continue to do so until you cease to exist. Your existence and consequent consumption of resources constitute grave crimes against society. The length of your sentence reflects the seriousness of your crimes. The Panopticon is the pinnacle of human achievement. A society designed to maximize the joy and prosperity of its members. The resources essential to human existence have been depleted, and supplies continue to dwindle. The pooling of resources, technology, and knowledge are the most efficient means of survival. The Panopticon system allows, through a rigid system of shared contribution, the maximum distribution of joy and prosperity throughout the populace. However, in such a society, those who consume resources without contributing to productivity sin simply by existing. You are required to make amends for your crimes. Until you have done so, you will not be granted freedom. You are not permitted to escape. You are not permitted to take your own life. You are not permitted to refuse to survey your Panopticon. You are not permitted to sleep lying down. You are not permitted to speak of or think about the future. You are not permitted to do anything that you haven't been explicitly granted the right to do. I am required to subject you to continual surveillance in order to ensure that you do not violate these, or any other. Welcome to the Panopticon. You are a sinner, guilty of the gravest transgression of our society's law. You will be afforded no freedoms whatsoever. However, there is hope. The Panopticon has generously granted you the right to contribute to the greater good, and to be rewarded for doing so. Contribute to the joy and prosperity of your Panopticon, and your sentence will be reduced. Work off your entire sentence, and you will be free to go. Your contributions will also earn you freedoms in form of various entitlements. It is the duty of all sinners to contribute to the greater good. Refusal to do so is a violation of People's Charter. Your sentence has been extended. Contribution is the act of working towards the greater good. In other words, laboring to further the joy and prosperity of your Panopticon. Entitlements take various forms. These range from the right to improve aspects of your living environment to the easing off restrictions on your actions and movement. You currently have 0 entitlements. Contribute to your panopticon in order to begin claiming new freedoms. The range of entitlements available to you will be dictated by your code level and the degree to which you have contributed to the greater good. The code, or contribution-oriented distribution of entitlements, system is an 8-level ratings system indicating the value of a sinner's contribution to society. As a sinner's code level increases, they will be granted access to an ever-widening range of entitlements. The structure of the panopticon mirrors the kata system, with higher code sinners residing on higher cell tiers, and living in greater degrees of comfort. To achieve a higher code level, sinners are required to pass the requisite code exam. The examination system is overseen by the Committee for Social Selection. Advancement to the next level may only be achieved with the approval of the committee. In order to be granted permission to take a code exam, a sinner must first meet the exam requirements. You are currently at code level 1. As such, Yachal is located on level 1 of Citizens Promenade. You are a sinner of the lowest possible social standing. Your initial aim should be to pass the level 2 code exam. A sinner's greatest joy lies in contributing to the joy and prosperity of the panopticon. This is also your duty, and reason you are permitted to exist. By giving your all for the greater good, you will be amply rewarded. And one day, you may even earn your freedom. In addition to watching over you, my job is to offer practical assistance in all your activities. Should you have further questions, I am obligado to answer them. I am here to educate and inform you. Contributions to the greater good can be made in various ways. However, as a sinner, your main contribution will be Medibi carrying out voluntary contribution operations. Ours is not the only panopticon. There are many others competing for the limited resources available. Contribution operations are carried out to ensure our survival and advance our position in the struggle for resources, thereby prolonging our joy and prosperity. These operations chiefly take the form of combat missions carried out against the forces of rival panopticons attempting to encroach on our territory or steal resources. Operations appropriate to your level of experience will be issued to you by the Office of Peace and Stability, a body devoted to the furtherance of the greater good. A re-education operation has been issued and assigned to you. Your reckless and irresponsible memory loss has erased skills your panopticon invested so much in teaching you. This operation has been designed to reintroduce some of the more basic combat techniques and maneuvers. It will take place in a dedicated training facility inside Panopticon. Access the Personal Responsibility portal and sign up for the operation via the Contributions directory. Accessory services are also now. To access these services, please access the Personal Responsibility. Launch Accessory Services. Accessory Services offers functions allowing progress to be recorded and Which service would you like to access? Permit granted. Initiating Operation Commencement Protocol. You will now be transferred to the training facility. Be aware that Code 1 sinners are not permitted visual stimulation beyond the walls of their cells and field of battle. For this reason, your vision will be restricted during transportation to the training facility. Instruction will be provided throughout the Decouverte program. Please proceed with the operation. Proceed to the next room. Use your Thorn to proceed. Harvest the nearby resources. Resource acquisition confirmed. Door unlocked. Proceed to the next room. Eliminate all hostiles. Threat suppressed. Door unlocked. Eliminate all hostiles. Re-education operation complete. Please return to your cell.